Hey everybody, Dr. Susan here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like I said, I was on Facebook, did a Facebook Live, but I can't talk too long there on Facebook Live, so I said I'm going to come right over here to YouTube after, and I'm going to make a more detailed video. So that's how I'm going to start doing this now. I'm always doing Facebook Lives on Monday and Wednesday, but then I'm going to jump over here to YouTube and make a longer, more detailed video because people are looking for information, and I'm happy to give it. So we're talking about autoimmunity, and what I was talking about was that most people, I didn't realize this, they're not aware of what autoimmune is. So autoimmune is when your body attacks itself. That's not how our bodies were designed. So everyone who knows me knows I'm a big proponent of how our bodies were designed and how incredible, when interference is removed, the body will heal itself. Amazing. We have an amazing body. It's incredible what it can do. And you can stop autoimmunity if you find out the root causes of the autoimmunity. So when I was diagnosed with MS, somebody else diagnosed with the same condition could have completely different underlying root causes or causes of MS. Although it's the same disease process, it ends up the same. It's a group of symptoms. The body's attacking the brain. It's often seen, as it was for me, on MRI with contrast, CAT scan, lumbar puncture. I got all three done. Sometimes though today they are taking the symptoms and they're simply saying you have autoimmunity, and they'll call it MS. I have patients this happen to because they suffer from neuropathy. In the peripheral part of their body, they have a decreased sensation, so they can't feel these parts of their body, and that neuropathy is being added to one of the symptoms of MS. So sometimes it's not definitively diagnosed, it's taken by symptom that the person is experiencing. I've had this happen to many patients. But the way autoimmunity happens, what I have found over the past 10 years, so for 10 years I have been studying and trying to uncover my root causes. You all know I'm a chiropractor first, and in chiropractic, you always want to remove the interference and the body will heal itself. It's what I believe. It was my core belief when I got diagnosed 10 years ago. So I just knew I was under chiropractic care. I switched chiropractors. It was the same type of chiropractic. It was upper cervical specific chiropractic. And it just was not the right chiropractor doing that care. So I came to the right chiropractor doing that care. It's very specific. You have to make sure you're in the right place with chiropractic care to get the results you're looking for. And I'm happy to share that information. Just reach out and ask. But also I knew there had to be other interferences in my body because I was under that chiropractic care for years, and I still wound up with MS. So I knew there had to be other reasons why that happened to me. So fast forward years later, finding out that my metal amalgams, for me, heavy metals was the root cause, the upper root cause of MS. Did I have vitamin deficiencies? Yes. Did I have mineral deficiencies? Yes. Did I have food sensitivities? Yes. So I had many, we call it like lifestyle things going on that I had to change because I ate well, I exercised, I took supplements, again, under chiropractic care. I thought I was doing everything to prevent any sickness from ever happening in my body. But there were upper root causes perpetuating inflammation in my body. So I always say, what is driving your inflammation? Now that you have inflammation, almost everybody in today's world has inflammation. But it's what's driving the inflammation. What is the upper root cause? So I want to share with you today 2 upper root causes of autoimmunity. So autoimmune, again, is when the body attacks itself, whether it be the brain or central nervous system, as it was for me, brain and spinal cord, or if it's your thyroid, or if it's your pancreas, if it's Hashimoto's, which is thyroid, that's the named diagnosis, fibromyalgia, lupus, whatever the autoimmune condition you've been diagnosed with, there's a root cause. Your root cause is different from the person next to you diagnosed with the very same illness. So that's why I love my functional blood chemistry analysis, because it's the blood coming out of your body telling me what your underlying root causes are. So that's why this is all so important for everybody to know, because I hear it all the time. People are like, this is exactly what I've been looking for when they come and do my functional blood chemistry analysis, because we can find root causes and take care of those root causes and then teach you how to live a healthy life moving forward. The problem is the 2 ways, it's so relevant in today's world, it's hard to even believe that these are 2 major ways that autoimmune happens. But one way is a food sensitivity. So a lot of people do not think food sensitivity is an actual thing. I do, because for me, I would test always. I use a test, test the IgG part of the immune system, and that tells us what makes your immune system react to the food you're eating. So throughout my entire last 8 years of my recovery, I have tested my food sensitivities yearly because they will also change. So that's important to know also, that if you had food sensitivities and you had a test done, I have this all the time with people. They tell me they had a food test done. And I said, how long ago? Well, 5 years ago. It's not the same anymore. It's irrelevant. It changes over time. And what changes it is your gut microbiome. So food sensitivities change. If you eat specific food all the time, every single day, time and time again, food sensitivities can be created in you. So all it takes is time to stop eating that food for 3 to 6 months, and the food sensitivity will be resolved. But it's important that you resolve it, because each time you eat that food, your body is activating your immune system and perpetuating an attack on your gut. So over time, when that happens, that's causing gastric inflammation, which is also happening in this world anyhow, but this perpetuates it worse, and you want to make sure that this isn't happening, because that will lead to leaky gut. Leaky gut leads to molecular mimicry. I'm not going to go into the whole explanation of that right now, but what is in your gut is supposed to stay in your gut. It's not supposed to go into your bloodstream. Your bloodstream is supposed to stay sterile. So if your food passes out of your gut into your bloodstream, your immune system is going to launch an attack on it. So if this happens every single day, because you keep eating, let's say it's chicken, you're eating chicken every day, maybe you're eating it twice a day. Every day your immune system is getting hyper vigilant. It's being reacted many times, and that's what's causing the hypervigilance or the confused immune system. You don't want that to happen. That's what causes autoimmunity. The second way is if you have heavy metals in your body, if you have mercury amalgams in your mouth, or even if you don't, because there are other heavy metals. But I many times just talk about mercury. Mercury has an affinity to our cell membranes. So mercury will embed itself through a protein in the cell membrane. And what that does is it interrupts communication between our cells. So the bottom line is we're all made of cells. So I know the medical model, it's very much, I call it a bucket of chicken. I was talking about the heart, or the thyroid, or the brain, or the liver. But the truth is we're all connected. It's all one system, one environment. They all have to work together and live together. But it all starts at the bottom line of it is the cellular communication. So if these metals are embedded into your cell membrane, they can't communicate. So they get confused, so they call it like static happens. So the communication is not clear anymore. And then the body can start to attack itself because the cells do not have clear communication. So either it's the food you're eating or it's that cellular communication issue, but those are two ways that the body can create autoimmunity, but it's also two ways you can easily, in my opinion, you just have to do the work, you have to do what's told and laid out for you, but it will reverse itself. So this isn't in the medical model. The medical model is to give you an anti-inflammatory drug, a steroid. That's what was given to me, or an immune suppressant, immune system suppressant, to shut your immune system down, because then it can't attack your organs because it's no longer working. You don't want that. You do not want that. Our immune systems are our biggest defenders, our fighters, our soldiers. So if that virus comes in, or the bacteria comes in, or the pathogen comes in, or whatever it is that comes in that should not be in our bodies, the cancer cell that's created every single day, you want your immune system to recognize it and kill it and flag it and tag it and be sure it doesn't happen anymore. So fighting against autoimmunity is so important. It's so important to know. Again, that's why I love my functional blood chemistry analysis, because that's what finds the root causes. Some things that come out in functional blood chemistry analysis, yes, indeed, there are medical answers for it. No question, there's medicine or an answer, but the thing you have to realize is you get a medicine, it's going to fix your symptoms. It's not fixing anything that's causing those symptoms. So I'm all about, we don't treat the symptom. It's not a pill for every ill. You don't want that model for your health. I want lifelong health, longevity. I want everyone to live their best life, have energy to do it, be able to do what they love to do, and be an important member of your community. It's so important. I don't want people see people suffering with pain and debilitation, and I don't want that at all. That's just the way I am. That's not the way God created us to live on this earth. So I just want to speak the different message. I want to talk about functional blood chemistry analysis. I'm always talking about symptoms versus root causes. Those are all topics I'm always talking about. So I'm going to start doing these YouTube videos to bring you more information and talk more about it. I will label them clearly so we can talk more about each topic as it comes along. But check out my Facebook page, because there I usually bring an intro to this video as I did today. I will keep doing that. We're also on Instagram. Everything's at Dr. Susan Monias. DrSusanMonias.com is my website if you want to read more about what I do. But please, if you know anybody who's suffering from something they're not getting an answer to, these are my patients. I see them all the time. Like, those are people who come to me and I want to help them. So please share this video. Please like and share it. Please subscribe to this channel, because that helps me to reach more people. So I ask and beg for your help. I appreciate it, because we have so many issues out there in today's world, and a lot of them can be fixed. And we want to get people into a better, happier place while they're living a very healthy life and not having any limitations and not be limited in life at all, as I'm not. And I'm here to share that, because I was fortunate and blessed enough to uncover and heal and correct my autoimmune condition. I want to share it with others. So please like and share this, and with anybody you know that is suffering from an autoimmunity or undiagnosed condition that they just can't get the answers to. I would love to help them. Comment below if you need anything from us. Have a great day.